you have to fight for what you want a lot of times. I'm a younger child, so that would explain a lot of things. I have decided to move back to India in 3 months. Masters in the UK is usually 1 year. Please just know that you'll always be an artist. Hi, it's been a while since I did these talking videos. Still quite nervous in front of the camera, but I've been wanting to do this video for a while now because I get so many DMs on my Instagram asking me how my masters in arts in the UK was, especially after doing my bachelor's in computer science engineering. So I'm gonna talk a bit about changing your field from engineering to arts. If you don't know me, my name's Hiii or Spandana, whatever you want to call. I'm an artist and illustrator based in Leeds for now. I have decided to move back to India in 3 months. I'll probably talk about that as well a bit later in this video. I'm from Hyderabad, India. That's where I did my bachelor's in computer science engineering. It was bad. I didn't like it. It was for 4 years. Survived it though. If you know anything about Asian parents, you know why we get forced into such things. You're just given options of medical, engineering, or law, and that's why I had to do it. But I got lucky enough that my parents supported. After my engineering, they were okay with me moving here to the UK. I did my master's in illustration and graphic novel from Leeds Arts University. If you're a creative, you would understand that you can't keep your creativity caged. You need an outlet, you need a creative outlet to process your thoughts. Otherwise, you feel very trapped and it negatively affects your mind and your body. Before my bachelor's for 4 years, I wasn't allowed to do any kind of arts or like paintings and stuff. And I didn't realize it back then, but it kind of messed me up. Art kind of helped me process my emotions. I don't know what to talk about actually, but I'm gonna just answer some of the questions that people have asked me over these 2-3 years. First I'm gonna talk about how I got into this uni and what I had to like submit and stuff. A good portfolio, a portfolio that shows your failed projects as well as really good projects, a good range of experimentation, ideation, show that you've experimented with a lot of mediums and themes and styles. Basically, because you're applying for masters and not bachelors, you kind of have to show that you've got the skills and understanding of what you would basically learn in the bachelor's. I would say like basics of arts or like technical skills is still necessary. There's an application process with like statement of purpose and some essays and stuff like that, obviously. Took a short break, went to have lunch, and it's 3 p.m. now and it's getting dark outside. So if you see any changes in the lighting of the video, then you know why. That is British weather for you. Another question that I get asked often is, how was masters in general? I'm just gonna start off by saying that because I do not have any background in arts, I kind of did not know what to expect from the course, and I'd say I was pleasantly surprised. So I'm just gonna talk about my course, which was, we had 3 trimesters spread over 10 months. Masters in the UK is usually 1 year, and back in India it's 2 years. So you're just supposed to like develop an independent project over the course of 10 months and submit a dissertation. My dissertation was on the topic of art, nature and mental health, which was quite fitting for my project as well, which was a illustrated book called Hope, which is inspired by my lived experience with depression and anxiety. So it's got illustrations and like a few words. The next question is why I chose to do it in the UK and not in India. That's a totally fair question, to be honest. I think India has just started growing in the commercial art space. It has a very vibrant art communities and art scenes in bigger cities now, which I'm quite happy about. But when it comes to Indian education system, I think it's still quite traditional in its approach, and like exams or marks or ranks, it just becomes another rat race. And when you're in a creative field, it's quite hard to say what's right and what's wrong in art. So you can't basically like rank people on their creativity and skills. My master's course here, we did not have any exams, we just had assignments and developing the project over 10 months. So it's basically just up to you how you do it, more like a self-taught thing, but there's always people to guide you through and help you through it. There's also like the international exposure and like the global market of art. You get introduced to it quicker. It's also personal reasons, like wanting to get out of the comfort zone that I was in, because when you get out of comfort zone, even though you struggle a lot, you kind of like learn a lot of things in life. Staying away from home and family changes your perspective on those things. Adulthood, friendships, relationships, whatever it is, your views and perspectives kind of like broaden. The personal growth that has happened in these past 3 years wouldn't have happened if I didn't move to the UK. I've grown into such a confident woman, not only artistically but also like in life. Is a master's degree really necessary, and was it helpful? I would definitely say that depends from person to person. Depends what you're expecting, depends what you want to learn from the course, depends on your background, skills, a lot of things, honestly. For me, before the course, I was quite confused, didn't know where to start. So for me, it was quite useful. I grew confident of my art. The new things that I learned was how illustrations could be put in different fields, how to put my artwork out in the world. I don't know if my style of art has changed, but I would definitely say that the themes that I've always wanted to put in my artwork, I've developed that quite well. I would say master's course is quite helpful if you want to like change fields or you're looking to kind of like develop more in the art field. But I wouldn't say that you'd learn like basics of art. That is something you expected to already know, and that's what you're also supposed to show in your portfolio while you're applying. Two very weird questions that I get asked is one, how did I convince my parents? And two, asking me to help them choose their course, like master's course or the country they want to move. Both of it, I can't do it for you. What course you want to study obviously depends on you and your interests. Nobody can decide that for you, not your parents, not your friends, and especially not a stranger on the internet. So good luck with that. Obviously, like I said before, research what you want to do, and I think there's so many other YouTube videos or like articles on the internet that would maybe help you choose it, but in the end you have to do it yourself. Another one about convincing your parents. I'm a younger child, so that would explain a lot of things. You have to fight for what you want a lot of times. That would mean very uncomfortable conversations with your parents, that you have to do it someday in your life. A lot of times they kind of do not understand your perspective and your views or what you are going through, so just talk to them, but in the end, do what you want. Also, forgot to say, before you start out an application and choosing the uni and stuff like that, research properly about what you want to do, job prospects and stuff like that as well, and be as specific as you can with the course that you want to do. When I say I studied illustration, nobody understands it. People do not know what illustration is, and I have to explain them every time. I'm really glad about the course that I chose because of how specific I was. Not all unis have all kinds of courses, so research, and maybe I'll make another video about my move to India. If you have any further questions, please comment down below or reach me out on Instagram. I'd love to answer it, especially because I had to reach out to a lot of people before my application process. It's kind of like a full cycle moment. I'd love to help out as much as I can. Also, lastly, I just want to say that good luck if you're planning to go abroad, but also if not, if you're an artist who is stuck in a different field, please just know that you'll always be an artist. You could do it as a hobby or just a thing on weekends. Just try to not lose touch with your creativity. I think it's quite important, like I said before, to have a creative outlet for creatives. You can always pick it up even after not doing it for years. It'll always be there for you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.